Yo, what's happening, everybody? This is Don Martelli with the PR Bunker podcast, back at you today with something that's near and dear to my heart. It's about people, and it's about networking and leveraging, connecting with folks, both personally and professionally, and how to do it the right way. So this is something that I do on a regular basis. I connect with people, I have conversations, and there's a reason why I do it, both personally and professionally. And at first I want to focus on the professional side. Networking can be hard, especially if you're a young junior person who's intimidated walking into a room full of professionals that have a bigger resume and have done more successful things than you have. But ultimately, they're all there for the same reason, to connect with people and drive business and create opportunities. And why is it important to do, even at a younger age? And if I can go back and tell little Don Martelli to get your ass off the couch and get to those networking events, I would do so, because the more people you collect over the years and the relationships you build, the better off you'll be professionally and personally, and from a just a growth perspective, because you can learn from people that you connect with. I just did a series of calls with a talented, successful woman who owns her PR firm. Hello, Pam. Who we had this conversation. We talked about connecting with people and the importance of doing that. Another guy that runs a national podcasting company that's doing really well, CLNS Media. What's up, Nick? Also, same conversation about making those connections. It's good to connect with Pam and Nick and have those conversations and see how we can do business or help each other out in some way, shape, or form. But it's because I'm staying in front of them and they're staying in front of me that those relationships now become less business relationships, but more personal. So why is this stuff important? Well, it can help you from a new business perspective. You can find new clients. You can find new opportunities. You can create opportunities where there didn't exist before, because you have established relationships with people that now trust you. And business is all about trust. It's all about that access and being able to have very candid conversations with clients and prospects around their business and how you can help them. Obviously, if you're doing any of that successfully, it can drive revenue for your company. You can find other job opportunities as a professional. Instead of being one person in a stack of resumes, you can be that person and say, oh, shit, you know what? I should call Don because I know he'd be perfect for this position. And we've had a great conversation, and we've gotten to know each other over the years. And now I can kind of get him on board in this company and help us move forward, because you've established that rapport with that person. And the other part of networking that I really love is connecting people. While it may not be beneficial for me immediately, I have one friend, for example, that is in financial services who does a lot of work with veterans and teaching them how to sort of manage their money and deal with the things that they're dealing with from a financial perspective. I connected him with my veteran client in Brighton called Brighton Marine. And I was not charging anything for it. It wasn't a thing that I was asking for resources around. It was a good thing to do because Brian has expertise and Brighton Marine was looking for some expertise, and making that connection was really important. And it helps me with my client because they know that I'm thinking of them, and helping my buddy out, Brian, because he's looking for more opportunities to do so. And it feels good. It's the right thing to do. And if they both benefit from it, then it's a win from my perspective. But it's because I've connected with Brian, I've connected with my client, and had these conversations to understand some of their pain points where I got them connected. The last part of this is about tips. So how to do this well, right? Networking sounds easy, but it can be hard. It can be a full-time job. One of the things I do is, as you all probably know from listening to this podcast, is just being yourself, right? Don't try to sugarcoat things. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Just be yourself and be honest and just be you. It sounds pretty simple, but sometimes if you go through LinkedIn, people are just, their own self and they're kind of fake, but just be you. That's one tip. Second advice there is use social media, but use social media in an authentic manner, right? Share good content, connect people, comment on their stuff, congratulate them on opportunities that they've created, and generally be present in a way that allows you to make those connections and share content and be a valuable resource for them. And finally, the last tip I have for you all is be consistent with it. Be present. I log into LinkedIn probably once a day where I'm trying to comment or like or share, and eventually those turn into phone calls. And hopefully, when COVID goes away or whatever happens with that, we can get back to being human and get in front of people. But find ways to create those touch points. Send a tweet, send an email, do a Zoom, do a Teams, do a phone call. Whatever you got to do, your job is to stay in front of these people and continue to network your ass off, because at some point it's going to be valuable for you both professionally and personally. So take it like a job, treat it like a job, make it your job, because eventually it will help you with your business, with your campaigns, with you personally from a professional development standpoint. But treat networking like a job, and it absolutely will pay dividends. Thank you all again for tuning in to the PR Bunker podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode about networking. As usual, you can find me on the socials at Big Guy D, as well as at DonMartelli.com. Until next time, this is Don Martelli, and I'm out. Peace.